Welcome back to Better Living. I'm here with Michael Leach from the Ohio Department of Transportation. Y'all had a little work to do this morning, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit, yeah. And darn that freezing drizzle stuff that got in everybody's way.
Well, that white stuff that comes down in the wintertime, it's amazing.
Hey, look, a little bit of freezing drizzle at, what, 28 degrees that we had this morning that can be dealt with salt is probably easier to handle than, I don't know, 10 inches of snow, which we had, I think, at this time last year, or freezing drizzle or freezing rain in -5 degrees, which is also what we had this time last year. So I'm guessing you'll take a little bit of freezing drizzle over that other stuff.
We'll take these warm temperatures.
Yeah, okay, all right, let's go straight to 75. Can we fast forward? When we get straight to 75, and I don't mean the road 75, I mean the temperature is 75, what we will see on the highway and the interstate in our area is a little different than what we see now, and there will be those orange barrels because we've got some more construction coming, don't we?
We sure do. In the upcoming spring, we have additional construction coming on board. You'll see the widening of 75 to continue from 475 in Toledo all the way to 280. So that will be an extension. It sure is. So pretty much 75 is under construction from Findlay all the way up to 280. So almost the Michigan line. And with a small section in Perrysburg that's not under construction. So well over 32 miles of construction on the interstate. Additional projects we'll have coming on board will be 475 from Douglas to 475-23. We're going to be resurfacing that this spring. The interchange at Central Avenue, right now you currently see us working on that weave correction on 475. We'll be doing an upgrade to the intersection on Central Avenue. That's another large project we have going on next spring. Down in Wood County on 75, where we're widening 75, we'll be constructing a new bridge over US 6. There's currently bridges there now. And what we'll be doing is building a new bridge next to the current bridge, demolishing the old bridge, and slide the new bridge into place. This is something that's called advanced bridge construction. Ohio's never done this before.
I was going to say, I've seen it done over rivers. In my hometown, they did it over the Ohio River between Indiana and Kentucky, but I've never seen it done over land.
Yes, it's something new that they do out further west. We've sent engineers out west to watch this process and learn from it. And we brought it back to Ohio, and we're going to try it for the first time. So we're really excited about it.
Let's talk about what these projects mean for drivers. Obviously, it's going to mean some slower traffic and some roadway congestion. Anything else?
Well, with the amount of construction that's going on in such a small area, here at District 2, we're committed to, number one, safety, and also maintaining 2 lanes of traffic open at all times. So we have worked really close with law enforcement, emergency responders in an unconventional way than what we normally would. Normal construction, you have zones set up. Yes, there will be accidents in these zones, and we're notified by law enforcement. But what I mean by unconventional, we've worked really closely with them and have made sure that we've pre-planned these accidents. So, for example, 75 in Wood County, the widening. We've reduced the lanes to 11-foot wide, so it's smaller there with not very much of a shoulder. So when there's an accident down in that area, emergency responders are having difficult times to get in there because it's pretty tight. So we've worked really close with them, with law enforcement, emergency responders, and the contractor to come up with access points within the construction zone, as well as emergency pull-offs that are on the sides, and exterior access points that are along some of the county roads and township roads to allow for these emergency vehicles to get into these accidents as soon as possible.
And you sent us a map that showed this emergency access map, and we can pull it up there. And obviously there's a lot on there. It's a little hard to read, but it shows that there really are a lot of different places where people can get in and out in situations. And truthfully, as slow as people go and as careful as people are, there are going to be issues, as there are on a normal road that doesn't have construction.
Well, of course, and we've anticipated that there will be accidents. Our main focus is on to make sure that we recover from these accidents in a timely manner, to make sure everybody's still getting to and from work. Mom's picking up kids, taking them to school, grocery store. We're trying not to interrupt people's lives as much as possible. So we've come up with this map that we give to the local responders. Now, mind you, from Perrysburg to Findlay, there's quite a few different departments that patrol that area. So this is a map we've come up with. We distribute it to them, and we constantly go over this map with any changes. We're looking in the future here to put this map online, so it's an interactive map for emergency responders only, so they can view this.
Well, and speaking of things that are online, let's remind people where they can go. If it's a day like today and the roads may be slow because of weather conditions, or if it's not a day like today and it's simply because of construction, you guys have a website they can go to and check what the road conditions may be like at any time.
Yes. That website is ODOT.com. And with the weather conditions as well as construction, speed is the #1 factor of accidents. So we're asking everyone to slow down, pay attention to your surroundings, make sure you're not distracted. Don't be that person that ruins everybody else's commute.
Absolutely.
By speeding or being distracted.
Take it slow, because it will be the best, whether you're in a construction zone or you're just trying to be safe on those perhaps icy or slushy roads. Thanks to the Ohio Department of Transportation for working on those roads for us. We'll be right back on Better Living.